welcome everyone to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on another SEC rival, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So USF's offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very...
In the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did, and I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
And the Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Plucks it out of the air. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Secures it at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Florida's offense will take the field for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls' offense will return to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
It's complete. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll send out the kicker here. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, as a defensive coach, that's a win. When you can be already put in a bad position because your offense fumbles and they're in scoring position and you give up just 3, that is a situational football at its best. Nice job by this defense, handling a little adversity and just giving up the field goal.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Gators will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Hauls it in, looking for space. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
Go all the way. Go all the way. Almost there. Let's go.
Power football with the run. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. It's good. Easy call for the refs. The lead is 6 in the first.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'd love to get something started here. Breaks into the open. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Here's the handoff. Finding open areas. Turning on the Jets. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Running back searching for a hole. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. Looking deep down the right side. Picked off to stop the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Makes the grab. A relatively short but effective gain. He's out of bounds at the 11. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He's got it near midfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. They're working that left side. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
That's a first down for the offense.
They go to the ground. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. And that will fall incomplete as we have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. The Bulls headed quickly to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end.
Well, they got the completion there, and it didn't go very far, but the big fella with a nice catch.
To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
The Bulls will call on their punt team.
On to kick it away.
Catches it at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the window...
There he goes. Oh, what a cut. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators have this offense rolling. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
No score zone right here. No score zone.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got him. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the field goal unit. It is perfect. The lead is down to a field goal.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Just a short pass to the tight end.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
And the Bulls come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll keep it himself. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Bulls will punt it away on fourth down. Now on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Snags a quick pass on the left.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too, and got to hold on to that thing.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Brings up second down.
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Butler. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So now it's second and long. Takes a handoff. It's Dozier. Turning it on. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Gators kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Good right down the boulevard. And that's going to give us a tie ball game.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Quarterback on the keeper. Got room to work. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. And the Bulls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the air on second down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Facing a third down and short from the 26. They'll try to run for it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Larson.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And the Bulls send out the punt unit. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Using his legs, it's Dozier. On the move at the 30. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting a sack. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And a genuinely fun first half to break down, led by, I can't believe I'm saying this, that special teams unit. It's one of the most well-coached groups we've seen this season. They stay in their lanes, literally and figuratively, and right now they are complementing the offense and defense perfectly. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
The Bulls will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Oh, they're after him. Snagged in the middle. It's Dozier. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Gators come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
And now this offense will take the field again. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on second down. Flips it out on the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense lining up quickly. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it in the middle, it's Larson. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
From the 30-yard line on 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in '06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that could really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops the throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Louisiana is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Cajun Field, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 11 to Southern Miss. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on him for us. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The hand to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The Gators line up to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Bulls will hustle to the line. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They bring the punter onto the field now. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the tailback. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Off the play fake on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Pressure coming. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Makes the catch. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Quick tempo here for the offense.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man to the left. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. He slides that just inside the right upright. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. It's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Gators will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Larson. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Bulls racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The inside handoff. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
The Bulls will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And it was the defense that got this started, right? They were the ones who got the stop, forced a punt, gave it back to the offense, who now just picked up a nice completion. You win as a team, but give the defense credit for getting this thing going.
Fakes to grab. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for room. It's Dozier. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Gators are flying down the field. To the ground with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Oh, he's got some space. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Dozier. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out fast. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
It's so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Bulls in the hurry-up.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got his man quickly.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means
he tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Bulls decide to punt it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. Wide open, he makes the catch. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st down from the 11.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
They'll give it to the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He'll throw on 3rd down. Give him 6. Touchdown, Florida.
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
A huge point after this for the lead. And he knocks it through, and they take the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Baylor is getting its clock clean today. That crowd was chanting "sick 'em" in the pregame, but they're saying some other things right now. They're trailing by 26 to TCU.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabs it in the middle.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They're throwing for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Back and preserve time for their offense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The RPO, it's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Rushes on him, and he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And this one splits the uprights. They push the lead to 4 here in the 4th.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Poe. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Gotta have it here on fourth down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W.